Hey y'all, hey YouTube, it's your girl. I'm back. So I gotta chime in on this 9 to 5 stuff. I quit my 9 to 5 a few years ago. I was scared as shit. I'm not gonna lie. I was scared. But I walked out on faith. And I'm still living on faith. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all to this day. Um, my journey with my 9 to 5 started during the pandemic. That was a time like I had a lot of time to think. The whole world country was shut down. So it was like, okay, girl, if you gonna do this, you gotta do it now, or relatively within that year. So a little bit about me. My primary job and work experience has been in the automobile industry, the plant. I'm from Detroit, so here the big three kind of rules everything. 70% for the most part. You either working at Ford, Chrysler, GM, or in the medical field, or for Amazon, because Amazon has came and provided a lot of employment opportunities for people. But for me, I was like, no, I was miserable, y'all. When I tell you miserable, I was at the point like I will call off at least two to three times a week. Like my mental space was just messed up. I would pull in the parking lot, park. I'm all dressed for work, everything, and I'm just like, I gotta go in here and I gotta work these 12 hours, be on my feet all day, because I was a production worker too, so I was on the assembly line, and I'm just like, dang, this cannot be the way. But you know what? To back it up a little bit, I was very thankful, grateful, and appreciative for the opportunities that I've had. But it's like when you look at things and just be like, you really had a time to think. You be like, no, I can't do this for the next 25, 30 years. Like, I just don't see this possible. Um, y'all, I was beyond miserable. Like, horribly miserable. Then the people, and I'm an introvert. I'm a huge introvert. So people try to talk to me. I wasn't even talking to people. And they was like, dang, she don't talk, she don't say nothing to nobody. No, it's not that. I'm not very sociable. I'm trying to work on it now. That's why I started this channel too. But I'm not very sociable like that. But y'all, I'm just here to say, if you're thinking about quitting your 9 to 5, I would say have a plan first. Definitely try to have some type of plan. When I had quit, I did have a few dollars saved in the bank. Um, I had a couple dollars in my 401k. So I was really working with that. And I was just like, God, I was praying like, please, like, you know I'm not happy. You hear me. I know you hear my prayers, my crying out for help. Like, if it's meant to be, it's just it's meant. Like, what did I really have to lose, right? So I end up quitting that particular job. I was there too for I was say 10 years. I was there for like 9.5 years, almost 10. And it was bittersweet, and it was that fear like maybe if not it's not gonna work, or maybe, I might fail and this and that. And I was getting paid over 6 figures. But the job was very taxing physically on my body. Um I had easier job than some other people, but for the most part, it was very taxing on my body. So I was just like going to work every day, like, Lord, I know I can't be picking up hoods. I can't pick up hoods for the next 30 years of my life. Like, that's not gonna work. Um, during when pandemic hit, I ended up leaving. I just walked out on faith, and I said, you know what, Lord, it is what it is. Now, um, after that job, I had ended up getting a position at Amazon, and Amazon picked me up as their area manager. Now, I was there for a year, and it was a huge shift change for me because I was going from being a production worker on my feet doing physical work to now everything is all mental. So I'm like, oh God, what did I get myself into? Like, I don't like this either, right? So end up quitting Amazon and left. Like, but I did put my 2 weeks notice in, so with them, so I did leave on a little bit better terms. But after that, and I left there in 2021, like the beginning, like January, February. So now it's been 3 years, almost four, that I've been out here. And you know what? I'm gonna be honest, God has never left my side. Now, it's been some times and it's been some days where, some uncertainties. And it's like, God, can I really do this? Where I got a bill due the next day. Let's be more specific, a shut off notice. Like, if you don't pay this, it's getting shut off. And I maybe only had $10 in my account. I'm just being honest. But God has always made a way. It would be an opportunity where that same day I get blessed with $2,000, $3,000, $4,000. It's like He never fails, and that's just my confirmation. Like, you know what? Keep going. Everything is gonna be okay. Now, currently, I am in the off into the Airbnb things. I have a couple Airbnbs going, and they're doing very well. They're doing very well. So that's where a lot of my income come from. I'll say like 80% of it. So there alone, like with that income alone, it sustains me, and I, living stress free, no worries. I don't have to be dealing with co-workers, random folks get it on my nerves. But I say that to say, if I can do it, you guys can do it too. It's fearful in the beginning. It's not easy, especially if you're trying to do your entrepreneur thing like myself. But I advise like you to have some type of plan or something. Don't just kind of jump out here willy nilly. But even if you do, hey, that's fine too. But try to have some type of plan if you can. But I tell you, the 9 to 5, that rat race and that is, I'd rather try to figure it out every day versus go back to a W-2. I'm just being honest. Like, just me, the thought of it scares me. I'm not lazy. If I had to, I mean, Lord, if I had to, I would. But do I want to? No. No way, shape, or form. But y'all, I appreciate y'all for watching. I will be back with more stories, uploading. Stay tuned. And click the subscribe button too. Subscribe. Love y'all. Bye.